Rosa van Dijk and I'm a makeup artist, and in today's video we are going to talk about the NYX Mattifying Setting Spray. The reason why I picked this guy up is because it was on sale at Priceline and I just wanted to give it a go because you can't really go wrong with it. Like, first, I do love drugstore products. Second, I still have a setting spray that I do admire and do love, so I just wanted to give this guy a go as well so that I can also, for me personally, have a cheaper option as well. Because when we're talking about setting spray, some of you might know that I have the clearance one, which looks like a perfume bottle and it's very like pricey as well, whereas this one is very simple and you can also afford it because you can get it at a drugstore. So first, when it comes to setting spray in general, for me personally, I'm not always the biggest fan about setting spray because I've tried quite a lot of them and most of them do not really work for me. Like, I do not really see a major difference and also feel nothing differently. So that's why I'm always like saying, why should I apply setting spray if it doesn't do anything for me? So this is like a step that you can also just skip. But if the setting spray is good, you can feel a difference, you can see a difference, then I'm not against setting sprays and I'm going to use them. So this is how I personally feel about setting sprays in general. And I found one and now I just wanted to give it a go with this one as well because it's way more affordable. Now when it comes to the packaging, it's a simple packaging and it tells you that it gives you a matte finish. They have also an like setting spray that gives you a dewy finish. So it depends on what skin type and finish you want to get. Then of course you can decide whether or not to pick the like mattifying one or the dewy one. So when it comes to the mist, then I have like to tell you from my experience, it's more like it's a bit more of a stronger mist, but it gives me an equal like amount of spray on my face, which is very important because sometimes you can have it with a mist that is like dripping in front of it, or you will have big like larger drops on your face and some of them are also very little, so it's not evenly like on the face. With this one, I have to say, even though it's a stronger mist, which I do not really like if the mist is crap, but with this one, it has a stronger mist, but it sprays it evenly, which I do enjoy because then when you spray it on your face, you can cover everything. They are not larger drops, they are not small drops, it's even. And it also will dry evenly, which means you are not getting any like strange drops that will sink into your skin because it's too much, etc. So I'm just going to show you how the mist itself is. So it's quite strong, but it's very fine, which I do enjoy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a bit of setting spray because this is the last step anyway of my makeup routine. So everything is done, eyes, lips, everything is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it on my face. And then what you can do is you just let it air dry and just making sure that you're also getting your face evenly. And then for me personally, what I've experienced is that you can feel that the skin is not really tightening, but it does something to your base, which for me is enough. Like, as long as I can feel that it does something on my face, for me this already tells me that it's working. Because with other ones I do not really get that feeling and I don't see a difference. So when I'm normally using my setting powder, it can look sometimes, depending on how my skin feels, because I have a combination skin, it can sometimes be too powdery because my skin is a bit drier than usually. So what I do love is using a setting spray and making sure that everything melts together so that it looks like skin at the end. Now with this one, I have to say it works beautifully. And of course, I'm feeling not as guilty using a few sprays more than with the clearance one because it's a bit more expensive. So for me personally, this works beautifully and it also just does what it says. It gives me a mattifying finish, it gives me a beautiful natural finish, and my skin will look like skin. So when it comes to if it's long lasting or not, then I definitely can tell you that for me it is long lasting, as I'm living here in the tropics, it's hot, it's humid, and I could see a difference on how my makeup feels and also looks like. It still looks beautifully and naturally, like my makeup looks like skin, so it's definitely like, I really do enjoy using it, so that's why I also keep it very close by. And I also can't feel like I'm not feeling guilty if I'm using it like a few spritz more or less than with the clearance one because it's way more affordable. when it comes to the makeup that I'm using, then for the one that I have going on right now, I'm having a CC cream on, then a bit of concealer, then the MAC powder foundation, and also a bit of an eye makeup and some lipstick. So this is basically what I have going on right now, and it just lasts me all day long, and I'm happy with it. So for me, I just can say that I love the product, and for me now setting spray makes sense again. So that's the thing. And that's also how I feel about them in general, like overall setting sprays. So I hope that I could also give you an idea if you should get it yourself or not. You are definitely not doing something wrong if you're going to get it and test it out for yourself. Of course, I have a combination skin, so sometimes it's a bit drier, sometimes it's a bit more oilier, and it just works for me. Even like doesn't matter which day I'm having or how my skin like behaves, it's working for me. So for me, I can say, yeah, it definitely works, and I definitely would recommend it for you guys as well. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and also listening to me, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!